Pretty, though.
Hey, wait. It's doing something.
I'll protect you. Hi-ya!
You know that feeling when you grab a bag of chips excited and hungry for a snack and it's like 90% air? Yeah, that's how some cartoon endings feel. Like, wait, that's it? Cartoons are supposed to make sense after making us laugh throughout the episode, right? But nope, sometimes they just drop the ball right at the end. Ever watched a show you loved only to wonder, did they even try with this ending? Let's dive into some of the worst cartoon endings that left us asking, why though?
I think it's about time we drank the champagne Janos poured all those years ago. May I read the toast I was going to make?
Alright, let's start with this one, Futurama. Let's talk about the ending, and why it felt like a f***ing betrayal. So, Fry and Leela finally get their big romantic moment, right? They're frozen in time, walking through a world stuck still, living out what seems to be like the perfect life together. That's so sweet, right? Sure. Until the professor pops up with, "Surprise, I've been digging through time," then it all just goes downhill.
I'll protect you. Hi-ya!
First of all, they hit the reset button. Years of build-up watching Fry and Leela's love story develop, rooting for them through all their ups and downs, just for everything to vanish into the black hole. They don't even get to remember they're forever together. Imagine reading the last chapter of a book and finding out the author wrote, "It was all a dream." Frustrating, right?
Thought I killed you with the time button.
I thought so too at first, but it seems I was simply rotated into an orthogonal time that runs at right angles to this one. I've been tunneling for decades, searching every instant from yesterday to tomorrow. We've been right now the whole time.
Then there's this whole time travel thing. Orthogonal time? I don't know. My brain f***ing froze halfway through the professor's explanation. And trust me, he's a total asshole. Futurama's always been a pain in the ass, but this ending was not expected at all. By the end, you're just like, cool, professor, fix it already, cause I'm really fucking lost. They dive so hard into the science fiction and time travel that the emotional ending was f***ed away by the technology. Don't you think so too? And don't even get me started on Amy, Hermes, and Zoidberg. What happened to them? I mean, Zoidberg got no love. Isn't he just like me? Well, this man's been a tragic hero from the jump, and in the finale, he didn't even get a goodbye line. They didn't even let the poor guy eat anything weird. I'm over here wondering, what the hell is the point of watching all these seasons if the ending was gonna be this trash?
Want to go around again?
I do.
Then let's talk about the actual ending. So they press the time button again, right? And it's similar to hitting a giant reset button on the entire universe. Nothing matters. Nothing makes sense. All that character growth and development they worked so hard to build up, well, out the window. I mean, they just took all the emotional weight out of the show, threw it in a blender and pressed smoothie, only to dump it out and was like, oops, we forgot to add the fruit. And look, I get it, it wasn't horrible. I mean, it had its moments, some sweet, some funny, and of course, very Futurama. But for a series finale, nah, this ain't it. Fans deserved way more. And trust me, I'm still in shock. Did I just watch the whole thing for this? Oh wait, I almost forgot, this isn't it yet. I've got way more bullshit cartoon endings that'll top this one, so stay with me and don't forget to hit that subscribe button, or you'll end up regretting it. Alright, let's talk about King of the Hill. This was a total mess, so be ready for what's coming next. Have you heard about Bobby winning this big meat grating competition? You'd think that's the big moment of wonder, but nope. They rush it through so fast, like faster than a time machine we saw in Futurama. Like, blink and you miss it. They're just trying to tie up every fucking loose end so quick.
Boy, I could listen to the sound of sizzle all day long.
It's pretty relaxing.
And then out of nowhere, they hit us with like a barbecue scene. Wait, what? You thought you were gonna get something so deep and emotional or a plot twist? Nope, you're totally wrong. You wish you'd rather f someone than watch this ending and then have barbecue after. In bed! I mean, they just throw some meat on the grill and call it an ending. That's it. Bobby's life now? grilling forever. That's the big takeaway from the whole show. Really? That's how you're gonna end it? I gotta say, I'm fucking disappointed.
Look at you, my two hillmen. We might need more food. We've got company.
Well, Dad, it looks like this is the last one.
You're sitting there like, hold up, we spent all this time on this meat contest and now we're just barbecuing? Did these writers just have no idea how to write a finale? So they're just like, fuck it, throw a couple of hot dogs in the grill and end it on our fucking asses. It's lazy writing. Meat it up a little. Oh, I'm about to drop some real juice, right? Are you still here? Good. So, I'm talking about these wild cartoons where humans have horse faces. Yep, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Bojack Horseman, a show where they took what if humans were horses to a whole new level, and then proceeded to slap us with one of the most confusing, messed up endings ever. But hey, I'm getting a little ahead of myself, so let me just calm down and let me set the scene because, trust me, this is gonna be a wild one, okay? So, where do I start? From Bojack Horseman's ending, the worst ending ever.
So now we watch Pieces of April every week.
You kind of made your own bet on that one.
Story of my life.
I'm sorry. That sounds awful.
We've been through 6 seasons of this horse dude's mess of a life. All the heartbreak, all the growth, and we finally get to the final episode. And it's so gross and illogical. So, Bojack's still floating in that pool. Like, dude, you've been drowning in your own fucking bad choices this whole time, and that's how we end? Floating there, alone, just chilling?
Adele, life's a bitch and then you die, right?
Sometimes. Sometimes life's a bitch and then you keep living.
Yeah.
But it's a nice night, huh?
Really? Let's talk about the people he took for granted. Princess Carolyn's married, Todd's living his best life, Diane's off doing her own thing, and Bojack, he's still the same old guy, stuck in his own mess, trying to figure out which fruit he doesn't hate. Yeah, it's honeydew, and by the end he's all like, huh, not bad. That's it, people. He learned to tolerate a fruit. That's his character growth. This was supposed to be his journey to become a better person, but in the end, it's just him deciding honeydew is okay. That's as deep as an asshole gets, right?
Know that you're tired. Know that you're sore and sick and sad for some reason.
I mean, the song at the end and the vibe, that's depressing. That's not what we want. Depressing ending. And the relationships, oh boy. Everyone else gets a happy end, while Bojack's left behind staying like the baby he always was. Diane, she's done with him. She literally says, I wish I could have been the person you thought I was. And Bojack's just sitting there like, wait, what? You're supposed to save me. No, you dickhead. She's out here living her own life, leaving him in the dust. And honestly, that's the right move. That's exactly what he gets, right? It's not even a proper closure moment. No big change, just Bojack doing Bojack things, making the same mistakes and getting nowhere at the end. The writers just leave him floating in his own mess and call it a day. So what do you think? Did I miss any terrible finales you were screaming about? Which one left you more betrayed than a bad date? Or have you ever watched something more horrible than these? Do let us know your views in the comments below. And if you like this video, hit the subscribe button and bell icon. Thanks for watching!